for successful cure, success of the case. So three main points are very important. One is remedy selection. Remedy selection is based on law of similars. Law of similars. What is law of similars? Similia similibus curanter. Similia similibus curanter. After selection of the proper remedy, second important point is proper potency selection. Proper potency selection. Then repetition of the dose of the medicine in proper potency. If any error occurs in these 3 points, the the case will be failed. The case will be failed. So that's why the second important point, today we are dealing with second important point, that is potency selection. Potency selection mainly depends on susceptibility. Susceptibility. What is susceptibility? Susceptibility of the individual means reaction of the individual to external and internal stimuli. Here one rule, general rule, that is susceptibility is directly proportional to potency. If the susceptibility is more or high, high potency should be given. If the susceptibility is low, low potency is given. If the susceptibility is medium, then medium potency is given. And coming to the high potencies. So high potencies should be given to children and young adults. High potencies are required by children and young adults. Why children and young adults? Children and young adults are in developing age. In children, up to 10 years or 12 years, some organs or tissues are in developing, and in young adults also they are in developing stage up to 25 years and 30 years. So that's why they are prone to infections and they are more susceptible to the infections and medicines. So that is why they need high potencies. And males are also require high potencies. Males are also require high potencies. And long sleep. So this long sleep will increase the susceptibility to infections. So that's why the persons who sleep long, they require high potencies. And the persons who are zealous, means enthusiastic, they are also need high potencies. And emotional upsets. So the main cause of the disease, according to homeopathic principles, is worry and anxiety. Then it disturbs the vital force. So that's why emotional upset anyway causes high susceptibility in the individual. So that is why they need high potencies. The persons who are very impulsive and quick in reaction, that type of persons are also need high potencies. And the persons who are intellectuals and work with brain, suppose corporate fellows and computer operators, lawyers, doctors, engineers, etc., and politicians even. High bureaucrats, they need high potencies. Because of this intellectual and brain working, they need more. They suffer with more worry and tension and anxiety. So that is why they are highly susceptible to the infection. So they need high potencies. And the persons who are drugged more, and the persons who take more allopathic medicines and who took more homeopathic medicines, they need high potencies to antidote the medicinal effects. And later start with the medium potencies to cure the sick individual. And the persons who are allergic to chemicals and dust and drugs, they need high potencies to antidote the to give the immunity in single doses. Later start with the medium potencies. Later the treatment should be started with medium potencies. In case where mental generals are more, then you should give high potencies to the patient in singular few doses. And some fellows who require medium low potencies. The persons who require low potencies are old age persons. Old age persons, they need low potencies because their organs are damaged, so that's when they are low susceptible to infections, and low susceptible to medicinal activities. So that's why medium potencies or low potencies in frequent doses should be required by old age persons. And little sleep, the persons are who take little sleep, they are also need low potencies. And the persons who are idiots. Idiots means IQ levels 0 to 25, and imbeciles IQ levels 25 to 50, and moron the IQ levels 50 to 70. These fellows should be given with low potencies. And deaf and dumb people also need low potencies because their susceptibility is low. Their susceptibility is very low. And idiosyncratic patients, they also need low potency because idiosyncrasy means peculiar corporeal constitution. The persons with peculiar corporeal constitution. In these fellows, the sensitivity is more. They prove every medicine. So that's why if you give high potencies, they prove the medicine, and so that's why they they cause medicinal aggravation and new symptoms. So that's why low potencies are given to idiosyncratic people. The persons who are taking coarse food, carbohydrates more and fruits are less, and not refined food. The persons who are taking not non-refined food, they also need low potencies because their susceptibility is low. And want of reaction to medicines. Suppose a person is taking treatment for some XY disease, and they are not reacting to any medicine for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, then you give the same medicine in low potency. Or medicines like Laroceras, Carbovez, opium should be given according to the homeopathic principle. Hahnemann told, where want of reaction to medicine is there, then you give opium, Laroceras, Carbovez, sulfur, etc. And the persons who are dull to comprehend, understand, or slow to act, that type of persons should be given with low potencies. And radiation side effects. If a fellow is using the TV, mobile, uh, and computer, laptop, etc., and supposed to expose it to radiation, X-ray, MRI, CT scan, ultrasound, then you give medicines like radium bromide and X-ray, etc., in low potencies because their susceptibility is low. And the persons who are engaged in physical labor, only because of physical labor, their toxins are eliminated, and they are not worried more, and only work, and there is no worries and there is no tensions, then we should do low potency because they have low susceptibility. And the females who are not worried and not tensive and no anxieties, that type of females should require low potencies because they are low they have low susceptibility. But females who are worried and tensive and more anxiety, suffering with more anxieties, they are needed with high potencies. High potencies are medium potencies. And now coming to the nature of the disease. According to the nature of the disease, the potencies should be selected. Suppose a disease is functional. So functional means more the symptoms, then give high potency. Change at the functional level only. There is no organic change. If there is no organic change, then give high potency. If there is organic change, then give low potency, then give low potency. Now coming to the nature of the medicines. So for example, no food should be given in high potencies, and remedies selected on QQRS and mental generals, then we should give high potencies, not in frequent doses. It should not be repeated frequently. But sarcode should be given in low potencies, lax should be given in low potencies. Argan remedies like childonium, berberis, etc. should be given in low potencies, even in mother tinctures. And biochemical remedies, 6x and 12x potency should be prescribed in when we are using biochemical remedies. And deep acting remedies like sulfur, lycopodium, silicea, apar, etc. should be given in low potency. So this is regarding potency selection. Thank you.